Good morning, my fellow estheticians. Happy Monday morning and welcome to Shelley Show and Tell. I'm Shelley. I truly appreciate you taking your morning just to have our quick 20-minute, let's get the week started right. And as I do every Monday morning, we are going to start with a little saying, and this one is out of Louise Hay's Gratitude. And what I do every morning when I get up early is I go into my office and I have a bookcase of all sorts of books like this. And it feels like one of them just jumps out at me every Monday morning. And that's what I'm supposed to read. And this one really jumped off the bookshelf at me. Okay, a little teeny bit longer than I normally do. Gratitude brings more to be grateful about. It increases your abundant life. Lack of gratitude or complaining brings little to rejoice about. Complainers always find that they have little good in their life, or they do not enjoy what they do have. The universe always gives us what we believe and deserve. Many of us have been raised to look at what we do not have and to feel only lack. We come from a belief of scarcity and then wonder why our life is so empty. If we believe that I don't have and I won't be happy until I do, then we are putting our lives on hold. What the universe hears is, I don't have and I am not happy. And that is what I'll get more of. Let's spend as many moments as we can every day being grateful for all the good that is in our lives. If you have little in your life now, it will increase. If you have an abundant life now, it will increase. This is a win-win situation. You are happy and the universe is happy. Gratitude increases abundance. And I'm not just talking about abundance of money, right? It's love, it's peace, it's joy, all of those things. The money will follow when you have all those things first, I believe. Jess.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, I just wrote down you attract what you are, how you are. That's like how you draw in exactly what you want. And a lot of us have that energy where we are in the lack, in the scarcity. It's such a popular sort of energy or attitude to attract. And we don't realize that the more we have that scarcity, the more we pull in less. And so when we move into that morning gratitude and take time to really seek out what we want to see, our RSS, or the way that our brain works, will actually begin to see it. You know, I think we talked about that before when we're like, I want to see more flowers. And then you walk outside and all of a sudden there's just flowers everywhere, but they were always there. It's just, you just have to ask. Everything you want is there for you. You just have to know what it is you want and then show appreciation for what it is you have, including the moments that are learning moments, right? Where it's a little more growth, if you will, and it's a little more challenging. And you be grateful for that because it's teaching you something.
Yeah. Beautifully said. And yeah, I think if we stay in that gratitude, life is just going to open up to us more and more and more. I'm just speaking from my experience. When I feel that lack, I feel like, ooh, everything just starts to go downhill. And if I open myself up to, okay, what I have is good, let me be grateful for that, all of a sudden I start going back uphill again with everything. So thanks, Jess. You always have such incredible words of wisdom. This morning, my special guest is Laura Porter. Oh my gosh, need another cup of coffee, I think. Is Laura Porter from Method Bridget Kettner, the German company that I have been working with. Well, Laura and I talked about this. I believe we met in 2015 when I had my training center down in Capistrano Beach. I had an esthetician come in to see me who had just gone to the Long Beach show, and she brought me this little tool and she said, Shelley, I just bought this little eye rejuvenator. It's so cool. And I thought I'd just bring it to you and show you because I know how much you like all the tools. And that was the beginning of the love story with
Yes. Thank you, Mary Ruth, if you're listening.
Yeah. I reached out to Laura, and it's just been an incredible business relationship and friendship since then. Yeah. And we've brought Laura aboard today. We have a lot of equipment that we promote with you all and teach you all with Bridget Kettner. But Today, we wanted to talk about 2 retail tools, things that, you really want to be selling to your clients. We're coming up on that season, right? Where we, the holiday seasons, gifts, and just women that want to do things at home for themselves. So Laura, why don't we start with the eye rejuvenator, because that's my first
let's talk
toy
about
from
it.
you.
Woohoo. Yeah, this is our top selling device. It is a perfect retail device. Like Shelley said, it's just such a great time to have this for retail so that your customers can buy them for themselves, for gifts, because this is something that is really beneficial to do every single day. So not only in treatments, but if your client takes it home, it's great to do while they're watching TV, or I like to say in LA traffic or whatever, but it's great to do every day. It uses microcurrent technology. This warms up to body temperature, and you're going to use it for puffiness, for fine lines and wrinkles. You can use it on the lips. You can use it around the mouth. You can use it on the eyelids. It's affordable. You're going to make a lot of margin on it if you retail it. So this one really is awesome to retail. It's great to put with an eye serum and create a bundle. You can use any eye serum with it as long as it's a conductive eye serum. So it's great for holiday. And then once you use it for holiday gifts, you'll realize how great it flies off the shelf, and then just keep it in stock all the time.
Yeah, Laura, for me, ever since I got this, every time I use it on a client, they're like, oh my gosh, what is that? Because the feeling is so sensational. And then it's like, there's no selling. It's just like, here.
It sells itself. That's why it's so easy. It's just a no-brainer once you use it on your client. It really does feel amazing. And it's easy to use. All you do is turn it on, you put the serum on, and then you glide it, back and forth and lift on your eyelids and such. So, I mean, you can't get hurt with it. Like I said, you can use it every day. It's really just a perfect retail item. A great way to add additional revenue to your business as it is today.
Ladies, what I want to say, when you're using this in treatment, I want you to turn it on first and then go about applying your product, because it does take about 30 seconds to really heat up nicely. And if you put your product on and then you turn this on, you're like, oh, come on.
Oh yeah, that's a great point.
Your product is kind of drying out then. So turn it on first, put it down, apply your product, and really work that eye good. If they've got puffy, you want to go down with your lymphatic drainage. If you see no puffiness, but maybe wrinkles or they need lifted, I want you to be going up this way. And part of me, Laura, wishes you hadn't called it the eye rejuvenator, because like you stated, there is so much more use. I mean, your women with your clients with those deep lip lines, seriously, if they use this on a daily basis, they will see a difference in that. And I love to go up in this nasolabial fold. Too small of a tip to do the full face, but you can really get in there in those nooks and crannies, even those 11s in between here. Or I shouldn't share this with you, but I do sleep on the side of my face. Just can't stop. So I've got one wrinkle down here that always, comes out. So I will just pinpoint that little wrinkle there and notice it just smooth right out when I use this.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Love
I
this
mean, it's just fantastic. Another thing is you want to make sure you always have your finger on the plate over here, so that the microcurrent is working. That's another kind of key thing.
It's just natural though. The way that you've made this, it's just natural that your thumb goes right over it.
Right.
I guess
it's also timed. We should probably talk about that. It's 90 seconds and then it's going to beep, and then you move over to the other eye and then it'll shut off, but just pop it back on so that you can do it around the mouth or anywhere else. So don't be alarmed if it shuts itself off. That's normal. It's supposed to. Just turn it right back on.
And for me, with my clients with home use tools, I find that they're going to be more consistent if I do tell them just 90 seconds around this eye and 90 seconds around that eye.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I can do that. I can handle that. But if I say, okay, 10 minutes, every day, they're like, I don't have time for that.
Right. Yeah.
And I do actually have to say, this was quite a few years ago. I had one esthetician that called me one morning. She says, oh my gosh, I did an eye treatment with the eye rejuvenator. My client called and her eyes were really puffy. And I'm like, okay, talk me through what you did. Well, it turns out she spent 10 minutes on each eye. That's a long
Oh,
time in that
no.
little teeny sensitive area. I said, oh, no, 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 you know.
Yeah,
So,
especially because it's warm. So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that you don't want to do that.
I would be puffy too after 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Just,
exactly.
just really quick. And then you'll find when you tell your clients to do it, you know, quickly at home, they will be consistent. And that's when they get the results. They don't get results when they do it once a month,
Right.
you know. So just 90 seconds around each eye. And it comes packaged really nice in a box.
Yeah, so it's beautiful sitting on your shelf. It doesn't take up much space. So once again, just great in treatments and then just perfect to retail.
Let's move on to our newest tool from Method, Bridget Kettner. That's funny.
Yeah, here's the cute package on this one. Yeah, love it.
Our glow brush. Tell us about that.
Okay, so this is our newest device. We really were trying to get a great cleansing brush, but we didn't want just a cleansing brush. We wanted an awesome device. This is perfect for in treatment and to retail. It's just way above any other brush I feel like that's on the market. That's why we don't call it a cleansing brush, because it is just an awesome device. So on this side, it's like, you know, a little silicone bristle brush. It has 4 speeds. You know, just put your cleanser on. This is waterproof, and, you know, use it just like that. But then the kicker is you flip it over.
Okay. Yeah. Because on this side where the silicone is, we've got like a lighter area here. And in the center, you probably can't see it very well. There's this cute little heart where it's actually a little bit rougher. So if you've got an area that you really want to go over with a little bit, something a little bit stronger, you're going to kind of use the tip of it instead of the hole. So you get that little heart area in there. Okay. Sorry, just had to put
that's a great point. So if you flip it over, it's got this metal side. It has a little ring that you can come off. This has so many things happening. It has red LED, yellow LED. It has positive ions, negative ions, microcurrent, EMS, heat, vibration. Like, it has everything you need in one device. That's what makes this so awesome. And to take home, it really just takes their skincare routine at home like up 20 levels, in my opinion, right? Because everything is included in this one little gadget. If you pop it on one time, then the red LED comes on with vibration and heat, the microcurrent and the EMS. If you hit it again, it has the yellow LED, and it has the negative ion mode, and that's great for product penetration. If you click it again, then the red LED comes on with no vibration, and that's really where you get your lifting and your firming mode. And I'm sure you want to go into a little bit more detail about all those modes, but that was like kind of it in a nutshell, I guess.
No, Monday mornings are nutshell mornings.
Okay.
all the information is on our website. But yeah, it's like ergonomically correct. It's really pretty to look at. It's quality. You guys make quality equipment, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what we want to do. We want to bring quality devices because we want them to be professional grade. We want you to use them in your treatments. These aren't just to sit on the shelf in retail. These are to use in every single treatment that you have. And then it's an added benefit that you can also retail them and add that additional revenue stream for, you know, quite a bit of margin, usually 50 points of margin. So
what I have always done with retail items, and we're doing this down at our Skin Expert Spa as well, is we'll use this on treatment with the clients and explain to them what it is. If they purchase, then I don't use this in treatment anymore. We have many other pieces of equipment to use, and we let this just be their home use, because in their mind, if they come and we use that same piece of equipment on them in treatment that they're using at home, there's not a hard word for me, differentiation. So that's what I suggest. Use it on them. If they purchase, that's the last time. If they don't, you can continue, because maybe a couple of treatments down the road, they're like, you know, I really do like that thing you use on me. And then they're going to end up purchasing. Or if this is in your price range for equipment in your treatment room, then you'll just buy this for your treatment room and you won't retail it then. You'll just use this as your piece of equipment.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it any of those ways, obviously, but if you want to put this one together, like we were talking about for holiday with, you know, maybe a cleanser that you have in your spa, that's a great option. Both of these are awesome for holiday. That's one reason Shelley and I wanted to talk about them today. You can actually bundle these together and create an awesome at-home bundle, because this, you know, obviously you can't get super close to the eye with this. So you could sell this as well for the eye treatment. This is the cleansing, firming, toning, all the stuff, and then use this as well at home. So this is a great bundle as well.
Love that. I love that. Jess, do you have just got a little quickie that you want to put in there?
I think you hit all the major
Hit it.
points. I really love that glowing skin, like the glow brush.
Yeah.
I will say that we have a lot of estheticians who are putting that into their sort of retail. And what I love is that the clients tend to be more compliant with that, right? Because you're doing that cleanse and they're taking that extra little bit of time and feeling that connection between what they're doing in the treatment room with our esthetician to what they do at home. And I really think that it helps them feel more involved and connected, because it has all of those different modalities. It has the LED, so it really helps them with the compliancy and what they'll want to do when they come back. I see those really being popular with a lot of my estheticians. So I personally really love that piece of equipment as well.
I love that. Thank you.
Thanks, Jess. Thank you. Well, for all of the estheticians that joined us today, I'm going to give you a little insider information. At the end of the month, this is going on a really good sale. So this is your time to just purchase one for yourself to give it a try. Or if you've already purchased it, I would stock up for the holidays. Or if you just trust us and you haven't used it yet, stock up for the holidays, because this is going to be a great retail item for you this Christmas.
I agree.
Yep. So I think that's all for today, ladies. You just go out and make it a beautiful, beautiful day. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.